Hi all, I am Meenakshi, Assistant Professor of Department of Computer Applications from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, we continue the data storage in Sqlite. How to manage data using Sqlite. Sqlite is basically a relational database management system, same as SQL. It is an open source in-process library that is self-contained, serverless, has zero configuration, and a traditional SQL database engine. Here, zero configuration means, unlike other database management system, it doesn't need to be configured on the device. The light here is SQLite is in term of its set, the database administration and all the required resources. That means while you are using SQL, we can install the SQL applications. When we are using the Android, we have the library for SQLite. That's why here the zero configurations for that. Just you put the library file in your header file. That's enough to access the database in Android mobile, Android applications. Features of Android SQLite. Full featured SQL implementation along with various advanced capabilities such as partial indexing, JSON, and other. Very simple with easy to use API, has a really fast execution at times, and it is even faster than a direct file system input output. Self-dependent as it has no external dependency. Transaction in SQLite also have the ACID property, that is atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Cross-platform as it support Android, iOS, Linux, Mac, Windows, VxWorks, Solaris. It is easy to port to other systems. Comes along with a standalone command line interface client, highly lightweighted and small, as it is possible to configure it in less than 400 kp. If configured by omitting the optional feature, it uses less than 250. Custom functions are possible to implement, allows the use of virtual tables, free to use without any payments and subscriptions. SQLite in Android is an open source relational database management system used to perform operations on the database stored in the form of rows and columns. SQLite support the following three types of data: text type, integer type, and real types. Text type to store strings or character type vectors, integer types to store the integer data types, real types to store the long values. To use SQLite in Android applications, we use the package android.database.sqlite. This package contains all the APIs to use SQLite. SQLite Open Helper is a class that is useful to create the database and manage it. Already I'm told in Android, we are using SQLite means just mention the package name in your header file. That's enough to access the SQLite. Other than we are using the SQLite Open Helper class is used to create the database and manage the database. The two constructors for SQLite Open Helper class are SQLite Open Helper. It creates object for creating, opening, and managing the database. Another one construction is used to object specify the error handler along with creating, opening, and managing the databases. We have the two construction. One is just creating, opening, and maintaining the databases. Another one is also same as and include the error handling functions. SQLite database is a class that has method to perform operations such as creating, update, and delete. Creating and updating databases in Android. For creating, dating, and other operations, you need to create a subclass or Sqlite Open Helper class. Sqlite Open Helper is a helper class to manage database creation and version management. It provides two methods, onCreate and onUpgrade method. OnCreate method is called only once throughout the application lifecycle. OnUpgrade is only called whenever there is a updation in existing versions. Thank you.